It feels great to be loved. A young man in his 20s who was on this journey to discover himself had a lovely daughter and lived with his girlfriend. Since they were teenagers without jobs that could sustain and provide even the basics of life, they struggled for a long time. One day, the young man had found a job repairing computers, having been taught by a friend. He worked from morning until afternoon, but since he had no money for lunch, he rushed to his mother's house to grab lunch and later head to work to finish up the day. He walked from a neighboring town to the next village. On reaching home, he found his daughter playing with her friends. She turned around and saw her father and ran towards him and hugged him lovingly. The father was all smiles and held on to her with love. Suddenly, the daughter started to struggle, pulling away from the father without saying a word because then she hadn't started talking yet. The father released her from his arms and let her go while wondering why she was doing this. The daughter ran and picked a flower from a flower bed and came to the father. The father bent down to lift his daughter, and she inserted the flower on top of his ear. The father was speechless, and he felt like $1 billion indeed, just because even though he was dead broke, she saw him as her father. Even though he had no money, he was a proud father until today. It feels great to be loved, especially by the young angels. Inspirational media.